Good morning, Collective Kids, and welcome to Sundays with Ziggy.
I'm Abby.
I'm Margaret.
And this is our friend Ziggy.
Abby, how was your week this week?
Oh, it was pretty good. I'm definitely looking forward to Thanksgiving.
Yes.
All the food.
Turkey. Do you have any Thanksgiving plans yet?
I'll probably have like a small dinner with my family.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
That'll be nice.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about Thanksgiving. This month just seems to be going by so fast. I can't.
Sure.
We'll probably do Thanksgiving here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's hard because our family lives further away, but we might have some friends over for a Friendsgiving in our house because those are always great.
Yeah.
But because we're talking about friends this month, Abby, I was at the store the other day. I went shopping.
Okay.
Love shopping. And I saw something.
Okay.
And it just reminded me of your sparkly personality. And I would really love it if you would wear it.
Okay.
But of course, I bought one for myself too.
Wow. These are amazing.
So we can be unicorns because unicorns shine bright like a diamond.
They do.
Sounds like a Beyonce song. All right. And our game this week is 5-second rule.
Okay.
So Abby, I'm going to test you.
Okay.
This is trivia. You have 5 seconds to name 3 things based on what the card says.
All right.
Okay? 5. So, start this one. Abby, name 3 things that you find at a circus.
Elephant, tent, popcorn.
Oh, you had 1 second to stare. Are these ones harder? They are harder. Abby, 3 famous animals.
Tiger.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Oh, you only got 1.
Bad one.
It's okay. What other famous animals? Yogi Bear.
Oh, yeah.
He's a good one. What else? The toucan from the Fruit Loops.
yeah,
What's his name?
yeah.
His name is Toucan Sam. Ooh, we're so in sync. Oh my gosh, I'm so sweet. I really is. They connect. That's why. They just. Okay, last one, and then we'll switch.
Right.
Name 3 ways to celebrate a birthday. 1,
Birthday cake.
2.
Balloons. Birthday party.
Wow, I would have said Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese is the best way to celebrate a birthday.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love Chuck E. Cheese. It's my favorite.
I never had a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese.
I didn't either. I went to one though.
Ooh. Name 3 types of exercise equipment.
Huh, the rowy thingy, the the pulley thingy, and then there's the leggy one. Yeah.
That works.
Thank you.
Hmm.
I also like to use my arms a lot when I do these games.
Okay. Name 3 ocean animals.
Huh, whale, shark, octopus. Got it. I was thinking of a starfish. It's just life.
Yeah. Okay, last one.
Okay.
Name 3 kitchen appliances.
Yeah, panini maker, and then there's there's a hot dog.
Inside of a kitchen.
Okay, you can actually get these things that you put your hot dog in like a toaster with your bun. You put your hot dog and you put your bun in, and it's like a toaster. I don't know why that popped into my head. Clearly, we should have hot dogs later.
Wow.
That's just it.
Yeah, we should.
Oh.
Okay, that was a good game.
All right, Abby, what is our story?
This week we'll be learning about a story from 1st and 2nd Kings and take a look at the relationship between Elijah and Elisha. Because God knew Elijah needed help, he led him towards a new friend who would encourage him in different situations and stay with him until the very end. So let's listen to this story and get a great picture of what encouraging your friends looks like.
I'm so proud.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, From Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. And now for an amazing story. Inspired by the book of 1 Kings, chapter 19.
For many years, God's people were ruled by kings who refused to listen to God. So God sent prophets to speak his words. One was a man named Elijah.
I serve the Lord.
Elijah did amazing things through God's power, like calling for rain after 3 years of drought and bringing a dead boy back to life. But being a prophet was a lonely, difficult life. After the evil queen Jezebel threatened his life, Elijah fled to Mount Horeb.
God, I've been committed to you, but the people have turned their backs on me. I am the only prophet left.
God already had an answer to Elijah's pleas. A friend. Go back the way you came. Anoint Elisha from Abel Meholah as the next prophet after you. So Elijah tightened his belt and set out along the road. When he finally reached the town, he noticed several young men plowing with a dozen pair of oxen. And in the very last field, he noticed one of the young men struggling to keep his oxen in line.
Get up there, Ham. Move along, Burger.
God, is that Elisha? He's just a small town kid. What does he have? Does he have what it takes to be a prophet?
But God had chosen Elisha, so Elijah tramped through the muddy field to greet the young man.
Elisha.
Elisha blinked in surprise when he saw the prophet.
Whoa, Burger.
Elijah marched right up to Elisha and threw his very own cloak over the young man's shoulders. It was a sign that God had chosen Elisha to be Elijah's assistant.
Me? You're choosing me?
Elijah turned and walked away. Elisha dropped the reins and ran after.
Wait. Just let me say goodbye to my family. Then I'll come with you.
Go right ahead. I'm not making you do anything.
Yes, sir.
Right then and there, Elisha broke apart his plow and used the wooden pieces to start a fire. He cooked a meal and called all his family and friends over to share it with him.
I'm leaving to travel with Elijah. Goodbye, everyone.
Then Elisha set out on the road beside Elijah.
I don't really know how to be a prophet, or even a prophet's assistant.
That's okay. You'll learn.
So over the years, Elisha followed Elijah everywhere as a close companion and good friend, and he watched and listened intently as Elijah spoke God's words to powerful kings and did incredible things. One day, Elisha and Elijah left the town of Gilgal on the way to Bethel, and they both knew that God was about to do something very breathtaking. God was going to take Elijah up to heaven.
Stay here, Elisha. The Lord has sent me to Bethel.
Elisha wasn't about to leave his friend to go it alone.
As sure as the Lord and you are alive, I won't leave you.
At Bethel, the same thing happened.
Stay here, Elisha. The Lord has sent me to Jericho.
As sure as the Lord and you are alive, I won't leave you.
It happened once again in Jericho.
Stay here, Elisha. The Lord has sent me to the Jordan River.
As sure as the Lord and you are alive, I won't leave you.
You do realize you're repeating yourself.
Together, Elisha and Elijah reached the banks of the Jordan River. The waters flowed dark and deep. Elijah removed his coat and rolled it up. And then he struck the river. Immediately, the waters parted to the right and left. Elisha and Elijah walked across the river on dry ground. They reached the opposite bank.
Tell me, what can I do for you before I'm taken away?
Elisha didn't want to lose his friend and mentor, Elijah, but he'd learned many things in the last few years.
Please, give me a double share of the Spirit God has given you.
Only the Lord can do that. But if you see me when I'm taken away, that means you will receive what you've asked for.
Elisha nodded, and the two men walked on in silence. Suddenly, a wild wind whipped up, and a chariot and horses appeared, blazing with fire.
Elijah.
The flaming chariot flew down right between the two men. It caught up Elijah and carried him up to heaven, driven by a strong wind.
Elijah, you are like a father to me.
Elisha stared into the sky until the last breath of wind and the final hint of flame were gone. Then in great sorrow, He tore his own clothes.
My best friend is gone.
Glancing down at the ground, he saw Elijah's coat. Carefully, he picked it up.
I wonder.
Elisha hurried back to the bank of the Jordan River. Again, the water flowed hard and fast. On the opposite bank, a group of prophets from Jericho watched.
Look, there's Elisha. But where's Elijah?
Across the river, Elisha twisted up Elijah's coat. He called out in a loud voice,
Where is the power of the Lord? Where is the power of the God of Elijah?
Then Elisha struck the water just as Elijah had done. And just like what happened before, the waters parted to the right and left. The prophets from Jericho stared in amazement as Elisha crossed the river on dry land.
The spirit God gave to Elijah has been given to Elisha.
It was true. Elisha had been faithful to follow and learn from Elijah for many years, and now God's spirit was with Elisha just as it had been with his friend.
I really love that story. Any story about friends in the Bible is great, I think. So I think God really wants us to encourage those around us. And so I think it would be good for you guys to encourage your friends in some way this week, either with your words or your actions. It just helps your friends feel valued and important.
I know I really like when my friends like encourage me when like they know that I'm doing something or like trying something new and they're like, yeah, you got it. You go, girl. And I'm like, yeah, wow, maybe I really do have it.
Yeah,
so it like makes you feel better. And
Yeah.
if you want to feel like that, you should be doing it to your friends. Yeah, it's a really good story. I love this story. Well, guys, we love you guys and we miss you guys. We can't wait to see you guys in person, whenever that may be. And yeah, we will catch you on the flip side.